Don't be mad at our decisions. As long as we're doing it respectfully, you owe us that. You owe us that ability to be able to see and say, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want to do. But setting preferences that don't discriminate against other people. NANI? Dynamite! Dynamite!
Here's other information just in from the correspondents traveling with.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Heero. This is the Identity Booth. This is the Death of the Alpha Male podcast on the Identity, hosted and powered by the Identity Booth. Like, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. I want to have a conversation based on the topic of this woman. So let's hear her out. I'm not knocking her as much.
Yeah, I want to have a conversation about how black educated college men act like they too good to date a lot of types of women. Like, they have this one archetype of woman in their mind, and if that's not her, they will not wife you. And then they turn around and get mad when they be like, oh, those type of girls only like hood boys. But they fail to realize that hood men actually love and show vulnerability. Everything isn't transactional with them. Whereas you're just looking for somebody who looks good on paper and a good in a photo, and you mad because she don't either like you or she doesn't have substance. That's just what I've noticed. And me wanting an educated man, and when I've gotten one, just to realize he really wanted me to fit in a certain type of mode. Like, yeah. Y'all want to talk about that?
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I'll gladly talk about that. Let's make this a little personal though. Let's make this a tad bit personal. I'll gladly talk about that. My camera crooked as shit. The thing about it, her complaint is that college educated men only want to talk to women who are also college educated. That's not a paradigm that is even remotely hard to believe. I mean, that paradigm of being equally yoked goes past just religion. If you had a choice of talking to someone who had a master's degree and who didn't have a master's degree, who would you pick? You would hopefully pick the master's degree because you at least know certain things come with that. Now, not everything's one-to-one, but people who are, just let's speak facts, right? People who are educated make more money than people who aren't educated when it averages out. Oh, what about all these tech billionaires? Yeah, that's 1 in a million. But the population of people who are making above 6 figures with a college degree is staggering. 2, what happened to the whole conversation about my preference? Like, we're not even talking about guys who are trying to shame black women. But what about my preference? What if it's just my preference? Is that a problem?
Oh yeah!
It is a problem, because the problem is, it's not that is because you're hood. It's because you just literally don't fit. There's no scenario where me and you would be able to have a situation where you fit in, and you would only fit in because I brought you there, because I talked you up to there. And there's something to be said about a woman who has the ability to support and balance out her man. But if your man is just supporting you, then you're just a child. You're not making your man better. And this comes from this fairy tale notion that we got from the Disney worlds, right? Every Disney movie that every child grew up on, millennials and up, grew up with the ideology of, oh, the Prince Charming's going to come in and sweep me off my feet. He's going to take me out of the ghetto. He's going to take me out of the hood. He's going to take me out of poverty. He's going to take me out of trailer park. He's going to take me out of below the tracks. And he's going to make for me. But this is 2022. Women are doing great. Okay, not that great, but they're doing a lot better. And as a man, if I'm thinking about reproducing, I have to reproduce with someone who has that mindset. And she goes on to explain about, oh, hood people have feelings. I got feelings too. And yeah, I'll be disappointed if a girl I like doesn't have my same values or probably doesn't have substance. But guess what? As I'm not chained down to her. I can find another one. Bigger, better, stronger. I'm better than you. The Boys season 3. But I want to reassure women that it's just not our education that makes us choose. It's the way you make us feel. It's the sense of security that we can get from you. I can't speak for every relationship, and no man should. But there's more to a woman's education than meets the eye. For me, it's a big part. I know for a fact if you don't have a college degree, we're not going to make it. I highly doubt we'll even be in the same room. But a lot of people don't understand what close proximity really means. And that's sort of the gist of this. Because of close proximity, our statuses and the opportunities for us to cross might not ever happen. If you go to a high-end restaurant that I frequent, we might cross paths. But if you happen to go on the day that I don't go, that's just a missed path. If I decide to go back to the crib, and because you never left home, we cross paths, that's once in a blue moon. The proximity of you to date someone really comes down to what you do. Right? I go to the gym a lot. So the chances of me finding a person I date or a person I date going to the gym increases. If I'm steady going to medical conferences and going to tech conferences, the chances of me running into a girl that I like based on the things I like increases. So instead of you being mad about not having an educated man, put yourself in the position of me with educated men. If that's what you want. And you want to know the best place to go find an educated man? College. Problem solved. Best place to find a hood dude? O Block, corner of the hood. Get there. The thing that's crazy about this video or this comment that she's making is no one's stopping her from getting what she wants. But she needs to feel like she needs to bolster her own confidence. It shouldn't be that an educated man doesn't want you, because in her comment section, they go crazy on her, on the educated dudes, right? They go crazy on them. Talking about, been saying that you only snag a college man with a sense while they are still in college. Once they graduate, they are so pompous. This the only opportunity, and even then they have to be playing for your spot. Educated man, no shade, but where y'all finding them at? What? I ain't going to post this in my story, but you blocked it. Okay. And then and it's the vitriol. This is the statement right here. With the little communication degree. Who wants to be with that? Who wants to be with someone who's not going to validate them? This man went and got a degree. I don't know what her degree is, but you didn't congratulate him. And then this is the creator, sports management. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Or exercise science. Who wants to be with women who like this? Or they love some good sports management. Felt bitter, lonely. This is one right here. To teach their own. I'm a sports management manager and I'm doing pretty good. I took my major seriously, though, and found internships. These degrees lead to actual careers in various industries. I don't understand or get the joke. The joke is they don't even have a solid plan to use a degree or career plan, so they pick those majors. Of course they don't. They start college at 18. It's facts. It's just like, but the thing is, they're not mad that they're not mad at people who have degrees. They're mad that the people with degrees aren't choosing them. Exactly. Tell him again, bro. Like, this dude did speak facts. This dude did speak facts. You don't know the right man. I dated 2 football coaches at HBCUs. They made well into 6 figures with that degree. Facts. I know that to be true. Not too much. Not too much on the big communication degree. Not too much. Like, they really just don't. And once again, if you're not applauding them, if you're not validating them, no one's gonna do, like, no dude's gonna put up with that. Not in 2022. There's literally apps that will find women and bring them to you, like fucking Uber Eats. It's crazy. It's crazy. And me not being one to brag, but I'm gonna do a little bragging. As a person, not even as like a person who I consider myself, we just have the ability to pick our partners. I get to pick and choose who I want to spend time with, just like you guys get to pick and choose who you want to spend time with. Don't be mad at our decisions. As long as we're doing it respectfully, you owe us that. You owe us that ability to be able to see and say, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want to do. But setting preferences that don't discriminate against other people. And granted, not everyone can go get a college degree because, student loan debt. But don't be mad at people for making decisions that positively affect their life. You feel me, Clyde? It's okay.